Shalom, Mike, and first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word, all truth, faith, and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to title this lesson, His bedchamber secrets are revealed. And I'm talking about the so-called white man, his plots and plans to crown his new world order of success, man. But we're in a time now where none of his plans are working, and he's going to be reduced to end up pulling the sword, man. Because there was a point in time where this man was able to run circles around the people for centuries. But now, the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has settled upon the planet Earth, and deception and lies and corruption, all that has been taken out of the way. Matter of fact, let's start off with that before we get into the lesson. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." And how's that being played out? By the way of this word, man. Because when you read Revelation the 20th chapter, it tells you once this man came up from obscurity, the first thing this nigga did was lie. It also tell you that in Psalms 58. He came out of the womb speaking lies, and that's why you had the rebirth, the renaissance. What's the coincidence? This nigga came out when he was rebirthed. When he once again came into power, this nigga was lying, man. Spraying forth and deceiving the whole world, man. But now we're in a time where all that, now it's time for truth to settle upon the planet Earth. We in noonday now, where light is at its height, the height of information. It said, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared." See? So this truth was being dormant, man. It was the so-called white man putting all this time, money, and resources to keep the truth at bay, man. But now it's bursting out like rivers of water, man. It's like a fountain, man, a spring, man. And it's bursting out. And that's the only thing you see now. It's nothing but truth coming out. Deception is being put out the way. All these lies and all that's being put out the way now. Now the so-called white man and everything he do is now being questioned. Now he's being scrutinized. Because this is the nigga, the source of the information, which the information that he puts forth is disinformation, misinformation, which is darkness. So the light is on this nigga now, man. So I'm just get this article from Slate.com, and it reads, "Why people believe in conspiracy theories. They're not stupid." See? Which, I think I got this word conspiracy theory lined up. Yup. This is a word conspiracy theory. Just a regular Google definition. It said, "I believe that some covert but influential organization is responsible for a circumstance or event." See, and we know that's that shadow government, which is the elites of the Edomites, these bankers, man. Rothschilds, Geddes, DuPont, the Bushes. Those are the ones that got to say so, throughout the planet Earth. That's why I tell you that their tongue walking through the earth. They're the ones that setting the trends, the laws, what you put on TV, dealing with the news, and even dealing with your entertainment, man. It's those niggas that's influencing, the events of the planet Earth, But now the light has been shed on that these devils is they're now being revealed, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get another scripture before we get into the article, because they scripture call them as whisperers. They dwell in the clefts of the rocks. It's these niggas, man. But now light is being shed on them. This is Job 5:14. They meet with darkness in the daytime. See? And we deal with like noonday, or the height of where the sun is at. That's the time with no shadows. You can't even go on a tree to catch shade because the sun is at its very height. We at the height of information. the information age. That's why you can Google anything, you know. So they meet with darkness in the daytime. That's why these different means they're being exposed, such as what happens during the Bohemian Grove. That's out there now. Ain't like they can meet with darkness and you just gambling. You soon from the hip what they doing. No, it's actually information out there what they do, those different rituals that they play out at the Bohemian Grove, man. So they meet with darkness in the daytime. It said, and grope in the noonday as in the night. See? So to let you know that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's actually a nocturnal animal. He like to deal with in darkness, you know. But once that light is on him, you know, now he's reaching. You know, now all his plans you see right through it. He ain't putting a lot of effort into it another time. He's really getting sloppy because the light is on him. You know, a nocturnal animal don't they don't do right with light is on him, man. And that's what the so-called was. When he's backed into a corner with the truth, he ran out of lies. Now he's reaching. And that's why it's going to get to the point where the military is going to get involved. Which, that's in your local news now. It's not like the military is on RT or you hear it off Al Jazeera. It's on your local news such as Fox 6 or ABC 3340, man. So now they let you know that deception is being put out, man. You know. And what's the next step? The sword. So let's get this article. It says 2020 was a banner year for conspiracy theories. See? For first, there was the proliferation of QAnon, whose followers insisted that Donald Trump was all that stood between us and a deep state cabal that was running a global sex trafficking ring and harvesting a chemical from children's blood. See? But you gotta look at it. Ain't nobody can just come up with that, man. You actually had to be there, see it, and somebody give you the information on that, man. That's something you can't come up with, you know. And this is part of this man and his downfall. His own tongue is falling upon itself. That's why you had these different whistleblowers, you know, to come out with these certain things, you know, what the government do and what these certain political people would that's in the political world does was that yeah, you know, they had to be actually around those people to witness those things and get the information on it for that news to even come out. You know, knowing about a drunk crone and killing the children while they scared or, you know what I mean? That's something you can't come up with. You actually had to be there or know somebody that did that and give you the info on that to come out with that info, man. So this Psalm 64 in verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. See? And this further proves the adjustments against the Egyptians. The kingdom is divided against itself because you got insiders that will, you know, bring this sensitive information out. Whistleblowers, they'll bring certain sensitive information out. I was just looking at this movie called Snowden, where this guy was for the CNN, and he the one that, you know, put the information out about the government spying on you and looking through all these different cameras. That ain't just no information you just come up with. He was actually inside. He was part of it. And he had to come out with it, man. So this lets you know that this man is falling apart from the inside out, man. You know. So it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and that's why you got now, you know, pretty much nobody is buying on the government, man. You know, because you see that this devil is corrupt on all levels, man. You know, and this is the time where it say those conspiracy theories. Why was a bad year? Because now those so-called conspiracy theories, it makes sense now. Just because of the events that played out in 2020, and look how much is going to be the agenda going to be forwarded in 2021, man. You know, it said then the Crown Vic pandemic provided fodder for a whole array of new fantasies. The outbreak was intentionally caused. The virus was created in the lab. The virus was was caused by the rollout of the 5G cell phone network. The virus was spread by Bill Gates of hell so that he could use the vaccine program to implant chips into the people that would let him track and control them. See, which we know the mass is pretty much that's in the category of depopulation, but it's actually going to be a microchip that's going to be the bridge to you can continue in this system of you being S'd out, man. You know, just the mass, the jab is just a sign before you get to that fork in the road, pretty much. You know, it says, and of course, the virus isn't even worth worrying about. For a grand finale, we got the myth that the presidential election have been stolen, a myth that triggered an invasion of the Capitol, which we know that was pretty much a trick, or once again a trick of the elites, thinking that the American people gotta say so, that you able to, vote whoever you want to vote in. But why you got two choices? They came out of nowhere, and you got to choose between them two, which is the elites that choose who want to be their mouthpiece for the next 4 years, man. Matter of fact, let me see. All right, let me read a little bit more on this. It said, these are not obscure beliefs confined to a group of 10 hat wearing crazy. See, so they let you know this pretty much is not just this is not confined just how they said 10 hat wearing crazies, man. Everybody is buying. Everybody is saying, that this devil is the devil. The so-called white man's the devil, man. And what they mean by 10 hat wearing crazy, they really talking about the Israelites. It says almost 4 out of 10 Americans believe that the death rate from the Crown Vic has been deliberately and greatly exaggerated, while 27% think it is possible that the jab for Crown Vic will be used to implant chips in Americans. 1 in 3 Republicans says they believe that the QAnon theory about a conspiracy among the deep state elites is mostly true. 36% of registered voters think voter fraud has occurred to a large enough extent to affect the election outcome. So pretty much overall, they see everything that this man puts forth and through his media is pretty much is bullshit, man. And it just further proves that this man and his power structure is coming to an end. Matter of fact, all the way by his his philosophies and his media, man. Cause that's how he really grasped a lot of people, is through his media, man. This is Jeremiah 50:2. It said, "Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not." See, and this word is being put on the forefront, and this is the big reason why, Esau is falling, because this truth is out there, man. This truth has settled upon the planet Earth, man. It tells you that the earth is going to be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. Meaning, if it's filled, it lets you know we at the height of the information. We at the height of the knowledge, man. It said, as the waters cover the sea. So that's why it tells you also in St. Matthew the 24th chapter, this gospel shall be preached throughout the world, then the end shall come. That's why you got these events playing out, throughout the planet Earth, because the word has touched the ears of these people, man. It says, say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. And these were the different strongholds of Babylon. But it said her images are broken in pieces, dealing with his media, man. Nobody's not. Let's say they already see that these different numbers dealing with the Crown Vic is exaggerated. Everything that's pushed on the forefront dealing with this news and his rhetoric, nobody's biting on it no more, man. They already know that it's a sinister plan behind it, man. So let's go back. It says it's probably the last paragraph. It says conspiracy theories arise in the context of fear, anxiety, mistrust, uncertainty, and feelings of powerlessness. See? It said for many Americans, for recent years have provided many sources for these feelings. See? Because it was all the build up. Now is the time where this devil's gonna enact those different laws and legislation. This nigga ain't ran through all these presidents and governors and senators dealing with these different false flags attacks, and dealing with like the Patriot Act, these certain Obama signing off on certain shit. Now is the time for all of that to come in play. That's why these so-called conspiracy theories, they call it theory because it, so-called educated guess, but these are facts. That this devil is a sinister nigga. But now these conspiracy theories, it makes sense now. It makes sense. See, the closer this devil get to his plan, the more his horns show. The more he gotta show himself to be a devil, man. Once he, what I mean? If a nigga is trying to rob you, he acting like he wanna, sell you something. But you see that look in his eye, and he grabbing for the strap. You know that he's the devil now. It was this nigga was trying to rob you the whole time, and that's what these people, they got that feeling now. It said there's been unemployment, insecurity, stagnant wages, and thwarted social mobility. It said for some, technological leaps. See, so they let you know we coming to that IoT Internet of Things. It says in social progress, expanding views of sexuality, and they let you know this devil's a sick guy. It said and racial unrest can feel destabilizing. Then 2020 brought a once in a lifetime pandemic, deep economic recession, widespread street protests, and a bitterly contested election. Any of these taken alone is enough to trigger anxiety, mistrust, and uncertainty. Americans are facing all of them simultaneously. For those who feel that everything is spinning out of control, a narrative that explains their feelings and encloses them within a safe community of believers come as a soothing relief. See? So that's why this is the only thing that makes sense now. The government's trying to kill you. They're trying to depopulate the earth. They trying to get you to take the chip by crashing the money. That's the only thing that, because these people banging their head against one, like, why is this happening? This is the only reason why these things are happening, because it's this devil that's behind all these, pretty much, all this madness, man. It's him that's behind it. It's him that's dealing with the shadow government and causing all these things, and because he wants you to react a certain way to where he can come with the solution, man. But now is the time where he's being revealed. None of his plans are working now, man. This is Jeremiah 49:10. It said, "But I have made Esau barren. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself." See? So it's Yahweh Hashem Al Shah that's revealing Esau eating the so-called white man, which that's the same spirit as Cain. Cain had that same spirit of being, hid under the shroud of secrecy, hiding his identity, throwing a rock and putting his hand behind his back. That's the same spirit as Cain. That let you know this is Cain, the murderer. And if you hide, that means you lying. That means you off. You got something that why you can't put it out in the open? Because this nigga know he's off, man. But it said the Lord, he uncovered his secret places, but dealing with his secret meaning, these secret counsels. It's being revealed. It said his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. And that lets you know that this is the time we say his seed is spoiled. This is the generation where the Lord is going to cut this shit off, man. And he's going to come tonight. All this thing, all this planning and, doing all this is going to come tonight, man. So this man is being revealed, and you got just the regular old American seeing that this man, this government, this power structure, is a sinister plan behind everything this man do. And the scriptures outline what this man is going to do. The scripture outlines, pretty much summarize his means when you go into Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, man. You know, but I'm gonna end it off on this because at the end of the day, you know, is it how about Shemel Shai that's pretty much, you know, through the prophets revealing this man and those secrets, man. You know. So this is on 2 Kings 6 and 9. It's in the manner of the Most High, with this time about Elisha, sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down. See, so we pretty much are warning you of the Syrians, the modern day Syrians, which are the Edomites, the so-called white man, because they about to come down with great wrath. You know. This is the only thing. This is the only way this man can rationalize things out is by the way of the sword, by the way of his military. That's why the military is in your local news now. That's like I said. That's not just being reserved to RT News. That ain't being reserved to just Al Jazeera. That's on your everyday ABC 3340 type news, man. You know, because now he got to show himself to be the devil now. It tells you he's going to change his countenance at the end, man. You know. It said, and the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of the Most High told him and warned him of, and saved himself there not once nor twice. See, so we warn you of this devil, and you taking heed to this warning, then you're going to be able to save your soul. It tells you that you in 1 Timothy 4th chapter, also Ezekiel 33. If you hearken unto the trumpet, you know, you're gonna deliver your soul, man. You know, it said, therefore, the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing. Why? Because of this word, this truth. His plans are out now. It's out there, man. Somebody blew the whistle on this man. How do you know that I was going to do that? He's been sore troubled from this news that's coming out, and now he got to deal with it. You know, now he got to deal with it. It says, therefore, the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing, and he called his servants and said unto them, will ye not show me which of us is for the king of Israel? And we just read that in Psalm 64, their own tongue is going to fall upon themselves. That's why you got to, dealing with, especially in this time, in this kingdom right here, this has been the most where, you had whistleblowers and insiders come out. Because in other kingdoms you had certain, people commit treason, but not at this extent of a level here in America and in this so-called white man in this system right here, man. But you have these whistleblowers, but also you read verse 12, it said, and one of his servants said, none, my lord, O king, but Elisha the prophet that is in Israel. See? So it's really Yahweh Shemel Shai through the prophets, that's really telling the man the business. It's just these insiders and these whistleblowers confirm the words, man. It just give more credence to the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. It said, but Elisha the prophet that is in Israel telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. See? So we speaking the words of what these devils speak in secret. And it's to the point they got to do what we say, because the scripture said they was going to do it. These are the words of the Lord. Tell you whoever resisted his will. Scripture says he's going to come down with great wealth by the way of his military. That's what we preach. Don't you see that in the news? Man, scripture says he's gonna hit you with the chip. When he preach that, don't you see that in the news? Don't you see this movement of technology heading towards that way? So everything this man do, we saying it because the scripture said, man. But his bedchamber secrets are being revealed. Everybody now see that this man is the devil, man. So yeah, I just hold it with edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakagodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They say shalom to the elect that teaches word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA of Bible Ball.